Do combo washer and dryers work, or are they more trouble than they're worth? They've been out for 2 years, so we retested, we looked at reliability. We tested the LG Combo Wash, the GE Profile Ultrafast, and Samsung's newest combo. We put all three through bedding, mixed colors, and whites to see which one washed and dried the fastest. Then, based on 33,000 service calls logged by our service team just last year, I'll show you which one's the most reliable, and finally, the part no one ever talks about: will any of these even fit in your home? Let's get started. Before we dive in, we don't sell Samsung. I'm not here to throw shade on the brand. Samsung is the largest of the three and probably the most technologically advanced. We bought the latest Samsung as well as the latest G and LG as well. So what you're seeing is a true side-by-side comparison as of September 2025. And here's how they did on bedding, whites, and mixed colors. Pause if you want the full breakdown. Now, they all perform similarly on clothes to a certain degree, but bedding is way different, especially between the G Profile Ultrafast and the Samsung. Colors were faster in LG, followed by Samsung. Whites were better for G Profile, then once again followed closely by Samsung. But the bedding was way out there, especially between G Profile at 2 hours and 8 minutes and Samsung at 6 hours. Comfort was 2 hours and a minute for G Profile and 5 hours and 26 minutes for Samsung on the same clothes and bedding. Now for the part that will surprise you and even us. Based on 33,000 service calls last year, the LG had a 4.1% service rate in the first year. The G Profile had a 5.2% service rate, which is mostly due to early software issues. For comparison, the industry average for all appliances is about 9.5%. Now that's not a guess. It's based on real Yale service data. It means that these combos are about as reliable as a standalone washer. In G's case, it's actually better at 5.2% versus 7.4% for their front load washers only. But remember, we're only in year 2, so long term it's hard to know. You really have to remember that not removing lint will cause these machines to fail. Well, the capacity is close. The G is 4.8 cubic feet, the LG is 5.0, and the Samsung is 5.3. The depth is where you need to measure. LG and Samsung are both about 37 inches depth with the necessary space for clearance. G is flush at 32 inches. Picture a Boston brownstone laundry closet. 5 inches could be the difference between being able to close the door or not. One last thing. Expect the total cycle time to be double what it would be for a separate washer and dryer. The heat pump dryers and all three take more time. You also cannot reload clothes mid-cycle like you would with 2 machines. When your washer stops, for example, you transfer to the dryer and then reload the washer. You cannot do that in a combo. So, the G's Profile is best for bedding, tight spaces, and overall drying. LG's best for clothes. Samsung has the biggest drum and most features, but it was way slower in bedding in our tests. For large families, separate washer and dryer may still be the best option. And if you're in Boston, Cape Cod, or Southern New Hampshire, we can deliver a G or LG in 40 hours or less. And if you're still deciding between a combo and a separate washer and dryer, download our free 2025 Laundry Buyer's Guide. Over 1 million people have read a Yale guide. If you want to learn more about the best front load washers, click here, and thanks for watching.